I'm a very strong believer that to do this really well, you have to do this every day. And the primary reason for that is I think you have to be so familiar with the process, so familiar with the camera, so familiar with the editing, so familiar with the writing process, and the live aspect of it that you don't think about it anymore and you just tell the story. I know whenever I first started doing this, that was the part that I struggled with a bit because I would obviously the shooting and the writing wasn't terribly new to me, but the scripting process or the live aspect of it would slow me down, and I would think too much, and that's where my hiccups would come in. And finally, I went to my news director and I said, if we're going to do this, we're either all the way in or all the way out. I've got to either do this every day or not. And that's whenever I switched to do it every single day, and things developed rapidly for me after that. I don't think it's the type of thing you can do occasionally and do it well.
Yeah, I go on vacation, come back, and there's a piece of me that gets a little rusty. I'll forget to do something. And usually it involves shooting, even though it's all I've ever done is one-man banding. I'll forget to do something, and get to turn a switch on, and the wireless doesn't work, or something like that. I characterize it as being similar to golf. If you play and you practice all aspects of the game, on a very regular basis, you're going to get good. If you don't put in the time on the driving range and work on your short game, or work on your putting, or work on being able to put a driver in the fairway, and then it's important for you to do it, you're going to struggle. Practice is important so that you can get past the whole process of it and just think about how to play the game or how to tell the story. Did
John Kaplitz
has joined the conference.
What came hardest for you? Was it probably not the shooting, but the writing, or what are you natural at? And you've talked about attacking your weaknesses. What did you attack to sort of?
The things that whenever I first started doing this that slowed me down, writing really wasn't foreign to me at all. The things that slowed me down, and it's really silly, but in terms of things like putting CGs in or putting graphics in, those are things that I never had to worry about. Those are things I never thought about. So every single day I would like get to that point where I needed to do that, and it would be like, and how do I do that again? And I'd have to stop, and I'd have to think, and I might even have to go ask somebody how to do this, and it would slow me down. The other thing that really slowed me down and that I struggled with, obviously, was live, because that's something that I had never done. Even when I worked in Wichita, I had never done that. But again, I think you have to look for opportunities to improve your weaknesses. We have, obviously, weather in this market is big like any other market. And when we get snowstorms, we go, wall to wall on it because we have a Channel 20 as well as Channel 9, and we'll be live for 8-10 hours. So I'm the first person whenever we get in the morning meeting. They're looking for folks who, to go cover the storm. I raise my hand right away because I know I'm going to get to do 8, 10, 12 live shots during the course of the day.